Catherine Kamwine Helen, the Resident District Commissioner, Kibale. We are moving towards celebrating 60 years of independence of Uganda. I think in the past we were independent theoretically, but now we are independent politically, socially, and economically, because our people today are able to feed themselves. They are able to go into politics with an open hand, without threats, without any fear of favor. They are able to do transformation in their societies, like in Chivale here. If you know, Chivale is in Bunyoro region. We have oil. Today we are talking about oil. What has the community gained from the oil that we are about to start processing and producing? They have good roads. Bunyoro region and Chivale in particular have the best tarmac roads. That's one way of benefiting from what the oil is doing. Uganda has made oils. We have free education, both in primary and secondary. We have tertiary institutions. We have industrial hubs. Everyone at least can participate in an activity that can create wealth for our people. People may not be looking at the money government is putting in, the youth livelihood, the Myoga money, the Women Entrepreneurship Fund, and now the parish model. All these are programs designed by government, and the target is that every Ugandan must participate and get out of poverty, has money, access to funds has been simplified and made easy for our people in the rural areas. It's now the time that we should celebrate because we are almost independent. I said we are independent economically, we are independent politically, we are independent socially, and we have freedom to talk about whatever we feel. That freedom should not only be abused, but people should use it to tell others how best we have benefited in this country.
So Dr. Emile Kugonza is my name. We have made strides. And I think as a people from Kibale district, we should be one of those that are most happy in this country. When the NRM government came to power in 1986, it commissioned the Mamdani Commission that looked into the local governance of this area that was part of Hoima district then, which recommended for this area to become a district. And indeed, this happened on 15th of March, 1991. And for us, actually, that's what we basically call as the second independence delivered by the NRM. First, I must say we are first in the right direction. We have got quite a good leadership right now in charge of the district. At the district level, constituency level, the members of parliament, very, very active, working together with the RDCs and all these across the board. And we are definitely sure that Kibale will continue to move to greater heights.
In terms of Kalamzi, General Secretary NRM Barasite, I take this opportunity to congratulate His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda upon reaching at 60 years of independence. Since Uganda got independence, now it is now 60 years. I want to talk briefly about the achievements, what we have achieved since independence. When we see back, when the NRM government, before it came to power, there were many challenges that we found. But since the NRM government came to power, at least we have achieved many things, both social, economic, and political. When we talk political, we have security and stability in our country. When I talk economical, the government has achieved many things as far as infrastructure development is concerned. The government has built many schools, has built many universities, has built roads, good roads. The government has provided good water, piped water to its citizens. The government has put in place the democracy. We have democracy because all people elect their leaders at all levels, from NC1 up to the national level. So people, we have democracy. We have freedom of speech. We have freedom of press. We have integration. So that now Uganda we have integration. So it is the President of the Republic of Uganda who initiated, who planned, together with the President Arap Moi who died, and the President of Kenya, of the Republic of Tanzania, who sat and planned to have East African community As we talk now, we have a legislative assembly. The other day, we elected the members of parliament for the year now. So you can see integration is going to work for us. There are very many achievements NRM government has really done for our people. Many people have got employment. The government has invited many investors, and those investors have put up some factories. And these factories have observed our young youth, so that at least now we know we have the challenge of unemployment, but at least the government has put in place some measures so that the employment, the problem of unemployment can be solved very fast. Another thing, when we go to Risa, the government is now, as we talk now, we have our oil project which is going on. So at any time, we shall be using our own oil here and fuel. That means the government will increase in its GDP, will increase, will have the capacity of absorbing and employing many people who are on the streets, who are educated, who are still employed. So you can see, it is this other government that now that discovered that we have the oil in the Bunyere sub-region. Again, it is this government which has put in place good roads in this country, good schools in this country, good universities, good hospitals, to mention but a few. So now in Uganda, we are very happy, we are so blessed that we have a wonderful president who has managed this country, to take it in front. So we are very happy, and we are ready to work with him at any time. We are happy we promise that we shall work with him, and since he's still here, since he's still the president. So I'm so grateful to the NRM government, I'm so grateful to the president, I'm so grateful to the people that work with the president who have really helped him to achieve all these achievements. I know we have some challenges in this government. One is corruption. We still have the challenge of corruption, and we still have the challenge of unemployment. Actually, we have those two challenges of corruption and employment. We have some few Ugandans who are in the systems of government who are not patriotic. Because when you are patriotic, you cannot steal government money. So those people, I may say, they don't love Uganda. Actually, they have a disease which I may term it as self-hatred. Actually, they hate themselves. Because when you eat money, government money, that means the future generation, your sons and daughters, your relatives will get problems. For example, when you eat money for the drugs, people will die from the hospital because they will lack drugs. When you eat money for the roads, they will have to do with substandard roads. Many accidents will happen here. People will lose lives. So the people who eat government money, I may say, I may tell them that they have a disease called self-hatred. They hate themselves. Then we have unemployment. Because some time back, we had only one university. Now we have many universities, government universities, both and private universities, and other institutions of higher learning. So all those institutions bring many graduates on the street, and yet we have few jobs on the market. So you find now we have that challenge of unemployment, youth unemployment. So youth unemployment and corruption, those are the two major problems that we have. The other problems of the COVID, the rise of the commodities, of the fuel, of the portion of the bills and others, those are temporary, they will be sorted out. But at least we have the problem of corruption and lack of unemployment. Because the jobs that we have on the market cannot absorb all the graduates that have come out from these institutions that we have in Uganda.